An I-Team exclusive. Archbishop Earl Polk has turned himself in to Cobb County authorities to face 1 count of perjury.
The embattled archbishop is accused of lying under oath about having sex with women outside his marriage. I-Team senior reporter Del Russell was the only one there when Polk turned himself in and joins us live with the story. Dale?
Archbishop Earl Polk turned himself into the Cobb County Jail around 7:30 this evening. He was not alone. For moral support, he had his biological son, the pastor from the cathedral at Chapel Hill, D.E. Polk, and D.E.'s wife, Brandy, both by his side. Archbishop, is there anything you can say?
No, Dale. No, Dale.
Can you say anything at all? Archbishop, did you lie under oath? A tight-lipped Archbishop Earl Polk turns himself in at the Cobb County Jail. The embattled Pentecostal preacher now facing a felony charge of perjury. 2 years ago, the I-Team told you about Bobby and Mona Brewer, pillars in Archbishop Polk's church. They filed a suit claiming Polk sexually abused Mona Brewer for 14 years. She says the Pentecostal preacher told her it was God's will for her to take care of his sexual needs.
That in my stepping across certain lines years ago, nothing recently, 10 years ago, whatever.
Bishop Polk, who still preaches in his DeKalb County church, admitted to a brief affair, but blamed it on Brewer. As part of the case, 8 women gave sworn depositions about sexual relationships with Polk, the founder of the cathedral at Chapel Hill, including his own granddaughter, Penny White, who swore under oath her grandfather abused her as a child.
I knew well enough to know that I should not be touched there.
The Cobb County District Attorney asked the GBI to investigate whether Polk lied. According to this GBI affidavit, Archbishop Polk swore under oath he never had sex outside of his marriage other than with Mona Brewer. But DNA samples proved that Polk was the biological father of his brother's son, D.E. Polk.
To come out with an admission that's going to hurt families, innocent people that don't have to know this knowledge, and that this knowledge really is only driven by revenge anyway, yeah, you lie.
Based on the DNA evidence and other sworn testimony, GBI agent Wesley Horn took out a warrant charging Polk with 1 count of perjury for making false statements about having sex with numerous women outside of his marriage.
The bookend process took about 30 or 40 minutes. He was photographed, fingerprinted, and has been released.
Polk's attorney, Joel Pugh, says the 80-year-old archbishop has handled the arrest as best he can.
His health and his age are beginning to wear on him, and this is not a pleasant situation to be in, obviously.
Now, after he signed his own bond, Archbishop Earl Polk left and went home to rest, I'm told, by his attorney, Joel Pugh, who also says that the case will now proceed through the Cobb County judicial system. Coming up tonight at 11 on the News Edge, you'll see more of the interaction with Archbishop Earl Polk when he arrived here at the jail. For the first time in 2 years, when this case first broke, we come face to face. Tonight at the Edge at 11. Reporting live from the Cobb County Jail, Dale Russell, Fox 5 News.
In the meantime, Dale, if the Archbishop is convicted, what kind of potential penalties does he face?
Russ, this is a felony charge, so that means a maximum of 10 years in prison, up to $1,000 in fine. But obviously there have been negotiations going on for weeks in this case, so we don't know exactly what will happen until this thing proceeds.
All right, we'll see you at 11. Thanks very much, Dale Russell.